हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू नट्स एंड जॉक्स डगआउट डिस्कशंस एंड वी आर बैक अगेन। आज बात करेंगे सारे लीग्स को लेके थोड़ा सा, क्योंकि प्रीमियर लीग शुरू हो चुका है। ला लीगा, बुंदेसलीगा, लीग वन, सीरी ए काफी अच्छे से हो रहा है टूर्नामेंट्स। राजू शिदा काफी मजे लेते हुए। राशिदा, प्रीमियर लीग शुरू हो चुका है, आपका फेवरेट लीग, आपको कैसा लग रहा है?
वेरी मच एक्साइटेड एक्चुअली। जो भी मतलब एक्सपेक्टेशंस उससे बढ़िया प्रदर्शन कर रहा है सब टीम। बट एट द सेम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम फर्स्ट वीक में बहुत सारा सरप्राइजेस भी मिला, जैसे ब्रेंटफोर्ड in the opening match they beat Arsenal, and that was a bit shocking because we all expected Arsenal to come stronger in this season, as well as Arteta as well. But at the same point of time, when you saw the teams like Chelsea, United, and Liverpool, they were quite comprehensive and they were quite formidable in their lineup, and they really played well. They played like as what was expected from them. At the same point of time, there was a big shocker from Tottenham. All the Harry Kane dilemma, which took place, and he didn't play. But nevertheless, when your main man is not in the court, uh, a miracle. Someone should step up, and Son was the man. And the way not only Son, actually Lucas Moura played as well. I mean, Tanganga played superbly. I mean, they were just it was a complete team effort. And I think they took on the challenge of Man City, the champions, the defending champions, really well. And it was what a result was that, in the opening weekend, a 1
It's
nil
so
win over the
disappointing to
champions.
see Arsenal lose like that. That आप आप अगर देख रहे हो कि वो दो मैचेस लगातार हार चुके हैं अब, मतलब आर्सेनल फैंस के लिए काफी बड़ा झटका मिला है। वो लोग सबसे ज्यादा आई थिंक, मतलब अपने ट्रांसफर मार्केट में सबसे मतलब खर्च भी सबसे ज्यादा किए थे, उसके बाद भी ऐसा रिजल्ट आ रहा है, तो इट्स टोटल शॉक फॉर द फैंस।
Yeah, देखो, see, I'm not an Arsenal fan, yes, but it doesn't mean I will taunt them or pull up their legs, because I know where they are right now, and it's a very pathetic situation for a club of that stature. Because during the 1990s and the early 2000s, not even early, like till 2006 7 also, they were one of the contenders of the Premier League. Okay. It was all always it was between Arsenal and United during the 90s, and later on 2000 it was already between always between Chelsea, United, and Arsenal. And Arsenal were always right on there. What was the reason for that? Because they are the right players performing at the right places at the right time. But अभी जो तुमने बोला है, जो लोग जो प्लेयर्स को आ रहे ला रहे क्लब्स में, ये भी देखना पड़ेगा. Are those players good enough to put on the jersey of Arsenal? First. Second, are they living up to the expectations? And third, what are the consistency level? जो यूनाइटेड भी बहुत बार फेस कर चुका है प्रीवियस सीजन में. We talk about Martial and Rashford and Pogba. They are in that consistent. What was expected from them. And Arsenal का वही है. उन लोग को जब प्लेयर से कंसिस्टेंसी नहीं है, एंड दे डोंट हैव अ प्रॉपर स्ट्रक्चर. आर्टेटा वांट्स देम टू प्ले द वे सिटी प्लेज. That's not going to happen because City have that players of that capabilities who can turn off the game from them, and they can play the way they play right now, the way Pep Guardiola makes them play. But you can't expect the same from the Arsenal side. They should have come on with a different approach. They are very good players. Tierney is there, Saka is there, Aubameyang is there. So you need to utilize them properly. The Jaka has been named the captain of the side for the season. I mean, they're good players, but they just need to raise up the level. Rise up a level, take a step, forward, and start to execute things in a proper manner. Because every time you can't actually blame the managers, right? So you had a successful manager like Unai Emery, but he couldn't stay there. You got rid of Arsene Wenger, a legendary manager, for a better future. But see what the present at the current situation where Arsenal stands. They stand in a situation which is worse than the situation, worse than the place where Arsene Wenger left Arsenal. They were in a better position when Arsene Wenger was there. But there was a structure which they followed. But nothing is happening quite well for Arsenal, and I feel really pathetic for a club like such stats nature. I mean, I hope they turn things around and they come up and they again be the title contenders in the coming future. But the pathway is still a long way ahead the pathway is long, and there is a lot of things they need to work upon. And yeah, I hope something works out for them and Ateta as well. Coming to the rest of the teams and City, it was shocker for me because I expected them to, stall out of the ground against Tottenham. With all due respect to Spurs, but I think that's what football is all about. It's quite unpredictable. You can't, predict the, the correct scoreline every time. This is why we love Premier League actually. It's full of surprises. So, Liverpool, Chelsea, very comprehensive, formidable performance. But on the second weekend, we saw a little bit of change. I'm really, I'm really actually impressed with the performance of Chelsea and Liverpool yet again in the second weekend. They just remain consistent in the performance. But coming to United, wow, man, that was a disgrace from their standards. Going away from home, they looked a bit lethargic. They looked like a bit overconfident. I think like from a viewer's point of view, I thought like
After
they took
winning
them for
5
granted.
nil, after winning 5-0, it was quite disappointing to see United मतलब थोड़ा सा मतलब उनके अगेंस्ट में कैसे इतना मतलब ढीला कैसे खेले मतलब one
Exactly,
all was
exactly.
not an expected score line, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because बहुत
After
जन मेरे को
coming
बोल रहा था like
from 5-0 victory, 1-0 was
exactly.
1-1 all was a kind of a shocker.
Yeah, like see, Ferguson came into win the match. He was laughing around. Yeah, he was enjoying the vibe around there. Solskjaer was looking real happy. After the equalizer, we all thought like it's the old United way. It's the old way. Like we all know United, they come back, we come from behind and just score 3-4 goals and go and win the match. But after scoring the goals, there was no intent to score another goal. They weren't able to attack the way they used to do. And on the other hand, even Southampton was actually attacking in the end, and United were like defending and trying to create opportunities, but they were unsuccessful. And this is something will actually put United in a very difficult situation because this is what happened last time around. City won the league by the virtue of 13 points, if I'm not wrong. And if take all the matches where which United lost in start of the season with against Crystal Palace and etc. etc. Uh, those matches did cost them because if they would have won those matches and get point out of there, United could have been right up there with City in last season. But and the same thing is happening right now in the second weekend. Yes, they didn't lose, but this draw is just isn't enough. After the signings of Sancho and Varane, why did Sancho didn't start? Yeah, in the first match I could understand. Yeah, he couldn't start because yeah, he just want to get into the vibe and get things off. Get adapted to the environment at Old Trafford. But yeah, once the match is done, these players like Varane and Sancho, these are the players I think any other club in Premier League would have died to, make the place, make the way in the team and, get on the field because there are some positive characters over there in the team and they have the potential to carry the team forward. I don't know. It didn't sound good to me because Sancho didn't came in like he wasn't a part. I think he wasn't used properly, and it was a very disgraceful performance by United from their standard. Coming to City, what a comeback! 5-0 thrashing, a brilliant comeback. That is what is expected from them. And Jack Grealish is growing in confidence. Everyone was talking about his 100 million move. They were questioning him. I think it's too early to question because I feel he has a very good future in the Premier League and in his football career. He is going to be the next big thing for me actually. So I think it's a great start for him. Kevin De Bruyne will be coming in as well, along with Gabriel Jesus and Ferran Torres. Superb, a picture perfect, game week for them. City are back on track. I'm a little worried about United because I still, after second weekend, I do see same inconsistency which I saw last time around. I hope this things do turn around. Looking into Chelsea and Liverpool, they are performing really well. The consistency level is right up there. And coming to Tottenham, Nuno, what a start from Nuno. A guy who came from Wolves and managing to team like Tottenham who are in a position of despair. and with the dilemma of Harry Kane and all, and now all we know Harry Kane is going to stay for the rest of the season as well. So it's a great move for Tottenham, and I think the start which Bruno gave
Is
to
it final
Spurs
that
and
Harry Kane will be staying?
yeah, yeah, it's completely
Okay.
final.
After
It's
that,
east,
after the Cristiano
so
Ronaldo links with Man City, Manchester City.
exactly. So what happened is like City
Okay, okay,
wanted
we will come
Harry
to that.
Kane.
We'll come to that later.
Yeah,
राशिदा
later.
पहले
Yeah,
थोड़े प्रीमियर लीग के बाद खत्म कर लेते हैं, मतलब
exactly.
चेल्सी के बारे में भी थोड़ा सा बात करेंगे, चेल्सी और लिवरपूल के बारे में भी थोड़ा सा, चेल्सी और
So
लिवरपूल के बारे में भी थोड़ा बात कर लेते हैं.
एग्जैक्टली चेल्सी का तो मेरा सेटअप ऐसे लग रहा है देखो बहुत बहुत जन बोल रहा है, बहुत एक्सपर्ट भी बोल रहा है लाइक सिटी आर द फेवरेट्स, ठीक है, फॉर फेवरेट्स, बट आई सी इन अ डिफरेंट मैनर बिकॉज ये टुकल जो थॉमस टुकल जो जिस अप्रोच से हर गेम को देख रहा है ना, दिस इज अ वेरी स्टैटिक अप्रोच एंड दिस इज एट द सेम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम दिस इज अ बिट वर्सेटाइल एज वेल बिकॉज उसका पूरा टीम है ना पूरा सेट किया हुआ है. इफ यू सी द मिडफील्ड, जॉर्जिनियो, कांटे, जेम्स फ्रॉम द लेफ्ट, from the right, and Alonso from the left, with Thiago Silva at the back, and the goalkeeper Mendy, and he has got the forwards like Lukaku, a great signing, a great signing. He can give you like 30-40 goals in a season. Havertz is there, GH is there. The team is perfectly balanced, absolutely perfectly balanced. And I actually put my money on Chelsea to win the league this time around. And that's a big call, and I will put that. But obviously, being a United fan, I would rather want United to win. But my money will be on Chelsea because I am really looking forward to this side because you won't see, 4-5 goals from this side. But what you will see is consistency, and you will see this team. I like it's my prediction. You can say that I see this team winning like a virtue of say 2-0 or 3-0 or just 2-1, and they will just get the result on their side, and they will move. They will march forward. Coming to Liverpool, yes, they got the results on their side, but I really think they will have to look forward to the rest of the matches. A big match is coming on this coming weekend. Chelsea Liverpool. This is going to give a big clash. I think more than Chelsea, it will be a test for Liverpool. How will Van Dijk perform? How will Salah come in? Will they be able to put that consistency level which they put 2 years ago during when they won the championship? So I'm looking forward to the season. The hopes are still high with United, obviously, but I do feel Chelsea and City a bit. They have a much more potential. Along with that, the consistency level and the confidence which they have is a bit higher rather than any other big six teams in the Premier League.
राशिदा, अब थोड़ा बात कर लेते हैं मैनचेस्टर सिटी और रोनाल्डो के लिंक्स थोड़ा सा.
You were so देखो लिंक्स तो बहुत सारा आया हुआ है, ठीक है. फर्स्ट मैं स्टार्ट करूंगा रोनाल्डो को लेके, बट या बिफोर दैट आई वुड लाइक टू मेक एवरीथिंग क्लियर इज दैट whatever news which I have and I have read out, which witnessed is that Harry Kane was first linked with City, and City were really confident about signing him. But I think their bid was rejected by Spurs, by Daniel Levy. It was around 120 million, something like that, 120 to 30 million. And then Harry Kane stated that he is really happy with the vibe of the club and is staying for the rest of the season, which is a good news from Spurs' point of view, not a good one for City. But if you see above, a long-term period, I would rather see City signing Haaland or someone like Mbappe in the future. But I still think Mbappe at the same point is linked to some other club. But coming to Ronaldo, Ronaldo has been approached by Raiola to City for 25 million. And as what I have seen is that he is also eager to join City because the news which came up is that he wants to win a lot of Ballon d'Ors, and he wants to be a champion again and all, win the Champions League again. But keeping all those sections aside, I think this is something dramatic move. This could be one of the historic moves for Ronaldo's personal perspective, I would say, because we all know he has been a player who has you know, boomed his career, and he actually blossomed through a career through United. And United and City and United are rivals. So I do feel a bit optimistic about this move because the things might happen. Everything is unpredictable. City might, they didn't get Kane, so they might opt for Ronaldo and get in him for like 1 or 2 year, for a year, say, or for 2 years. That is what is left in Ronaldo, if I'm not wrong. At the same point of time, if they think about long time investment, I think Haaland would be a better option for them. So if you think from Ronaldo's perspective, I think personally it will be a very much a tragic move for him because yes, he can achieve a lot of things through City, as we know about Messi as well through PSG. Yes, the City has the team. They have the potential to win the Champions League as well. They have, they are the firm favorites to win the EPL as well. Yes, Ronaldo can achieve those goals. He can get his, achievements. He can get his ambition uh, cleared. Actually, he can actually, achieve a lot of things to City if he signs for City. At the same point of time, there will be discussion because he already represented United, one of the rivals in England, for a long period of time. He won the Ballon d'Or first of all. Firstly, he won the Ballon d'Or for United in 2007-8 season, and he won a lot of EPL titles and all. And he is one of the firm figures in Old Trafford at Old Trafford. So मुझे तो यही लगता है कि बहुत tragic move होगा. Personally उसके लिए better होगा. But if you see from the fan following side, from his merchandising side, and from the perspective of EPL, I think there will be a question arising for his move to City. But I still think it's a bit of optimistic move. I really don't think this will happen from my perspective because I don't think Ronaldo will take that risk or play
इवन
against a
इवन
club.
वो ड्रीम अभी अलाइव होना चाहिए कि मेसी रोनाल्डो को एक टीम में हम लोग देख सके नेक्स्ट ईयर. मैं भी नहीं चाहता हूँ वैसे, नॉट डिसरेस्पेक्टिंग एनी सिटी फैंस और सिटी सपोर्टर्स, बट आई ऑल्सो पीएसजी में. तो देखते क्या होता है. जी के बारे में हम लोग वेट कर रहे हैं, रैमोस मेसी कब एक साथ खेलेंगे, लेकिन वो अभी तक हम लोग देख नहीं पाए. तो कैसा लग रहा है, मतलब आपको लीग वन कैसा लग रहा है?
देखो एक्साइटमेंट तो था तीनों को देखने का एक साथ. ठीक है. एंड इट्स अ ड्रीम फॉरवर्ड लाइनअप एंड इट्स अ ड्रीम टीम फॉर मी. Like for the last decade, this is the team to look forward to. It's right on top. But things hasn't, put like अभी तक पिच में आया नहीं है ये लोग. कोई भी रैमोस, मेसी, नेमार, कोई भी अभी तक आया नहीं है. So I'm eagerly waiting for them
नेमार आ चुका
to
है,
arrive
नेमार
on the
शायद आ
field.
चुका. नहीं नहीं नहीं, नेमार भी नहीं आया है.
Like एक
सॉरी
साथ
सॉरी.
नहीं, हाँ नहीं, नेमार नहीं आया था तो एक साथ खेलने का मैं बहुत like I'm very eager to see them on the field,
एम्बापे आ चुका
perform
है.
well. एम्बापे आ चुका है. मैं और एक जोड़ देना चाहता हूँ. Like Mbappe is also linked with Real Madrid just
यस
recently.
यस.
He
बट
has
द
he
ओनर
has
बट द पीएसजी ओनर मतलब अभी भी बोल रहे हैं कि दे डोंट वांट टू सेल एम्बापे. अभी भी
they
नहीं
want
चाह
to
रहे.
sell him, yes, but
लेकिन एम्बापे
Mbappe has
इज
already
इंसिस्टिंग हिम एक्चुअली कि वो
Mbappe has already
रियल मैड्रिड ज्वाइन
rejected
करे.
Mbappe
हाँ.
has already rejected three contractual extensions from PSG side,
फ्रॉम या.
and Real Madrid has already bid for something around 160. Okay,
So it's obvious that we
so
can see that अगर इस साल अगर एम्बापे नहीं जा रहे नेक्स्ट ईयर, सो
uh,
we will watch that potential. मतलब वो
move.
पोटेंशियली वो तब जा रहे हैं नेक्स्ट ईयर. रियल मैड्रिड तो जा ही रहे हैं, ये तो समझ में आ ही रहा है एकदम.
एब्सोल्युटली. अभी नहीं तो कल तो जाएगा ही बंदा. ठीक है. और
हाँ.
अगर ये इस बार जाता है तो लाइक एक लास्ट मूव होगा, एक लास्ट बिड होगा आई गेस. तो अगर मूव करता है भी इट्स ओके बिकॉज अगर वो करता है देन आई थिंक इफ एम्बापे मूव्स टू रियल मैड्रिड दिस समर देन द डोर फॉर रोनाल्डो विल ओपन अप. आई थिंक सो. आई रियली थिंक सो. बिकॉज देखने में बहुत ऐसा लग रहा है कि यार कैसे होगा, ये कैसे
हाँ,
होगा, पर
देखना
ये
पड़ेगा, पूरा
बहुत
पूरा देखना पड़ेगा कि रोनाल्डो इस साल क्या अपना डिसीजन, मतलब उसका तो कोई डिसीजन नहीं है रियल में. मतलब उनका जो झमेला चल भी रहा था, उनका जुवेंटस का जो एजेंट के साथ था, तो ही वाजंट हैप्पी विथ
नहीं.
रोनाल्डोज
एजेंट का
बिहेवियर एंड
साथ
ऑल.
एजेंट का साथ झमेला नहीं था. वो था उसका जो एक्स चेयरमैन था. ठीक है.
अच्छा
he
अच्छा.
actually stated he actually stated that it was a big mistake to sign Ronaldo,
Yeah, yeah.
and you can't actually afford him and come back, you take a back step, because if once you sign him, you need to push him and back him and move forward. So he actually stated it was a wrong move from their side, but अभी कुछ कर नहीं
तो
सकते.
जुवेंटस
Yes,
जुवेंटस क्या चाह रहा है कि उसे मतलब सिटी में भेज देना क्या चाह रहे हैं, आपको क्या लग रहा है?
देखो ये तो एक्स चेयरमैन ने बताया था, ठीक है. अभी प्रेजेंट जुवेंटस तो ऐसे ही बोला, दे आर नॉट,
नहीं,
दे डोंट हैव
प्रेजेंटली
एनी
बोल रहा हूँ
इंटेंशन.
मैं। इस
या
साल
दे
क्या वो
डोंट हैव एनी
लोग?
इंटेंशन, दे
अच्छा,
डोंट हैव
ओके।
एनी इंटेंशन टू सेल रोनाल्डो, ठीक है.
ओके,
बट फ्रॉम रोनाल्डो
यही
साइड इट
जानना
हैज
था।
बीन सेड दैट ही इज ओपन फॉर अ मूव, ठीक है. तो
ओके।
आई डोंट थिंक दिस विल हैपन, बिकॉज देखो आज तो लाइक और कुछ ही 4-5 दिन बाकी है, और इतना बड़ा मूव होने के लिए यू नीड टाइम, ठीक है. सो आई स्टिल फील इट्स बिट ऑप्टिमिस्टिक, और मुझे मेरे को लग रहा है ये शायद नहीं होगा. एम्बापे वाला
हम्म।
भी सेम केस है, पर रूमर बहुत ज्यादा उठ रहा है, so I don't think that will happen as well. But coming to League One
अच्छा।
side, I'm really looking forward to seeing Messi and Messi, Neymar and Ramos together in the field. तो देखते हैं क्या होता है अपकमिंग सीजन में.
Well, I also want to see that attacking trio as well. मतलब वो जो trio है
हाँ
आपका,
हाँ भाई.
एम्बापे, नेमार और मतलब मेसी, कितना खतरनाक होने वाला है. आई एम जस्ट वेटिंग फॉर दैट ट्रियो. तो ठीक है, अब थोड़ा बढ़ते बुंदेसलीगा के, और बुंदेसलीगा सीरी ए के बारे में भी थोड़ा सा बात कर लेते हैं. और राउशिदा।
बुंडेसलीगा में देखो, मैंने जितना बायर्न म्यूनिख का मैच देखा था, वो बहुत तगड़ा मैच हुआ था. 3-2 आई गेस वो तो स्कोर लगे थे, वन ब्रिलियंटली. लेवेंडोस्की अगेन, यू नो, इज अ फायर पावर मैन. एंड आई एम लुकिंग, बायर्न म्यूनिख का टीम से ज्यादा ना मेरे को ज्यादा फोकस है नाइल्समैन के ऊपर, उनका मैनेजर के ऊपर, ठीक है. बिकॉज उसका उससे ना एक्सपेक्टेशन बहुत ज्यादा है बायर्न फैंस का, और मतलब थ्रू आउट जर्मन फुटबॉल उससे एक्सपेक्टेशन बहुत ज्यादा है. उसने लाइप्जिग को मैनेज किया था, बहुत सक्सेसफुल थे वो. अब ये बड़े टीम के साथ वो क्या करते, कैसे मैनेज करते, और कितना, लाइक देखो, बुंडेसलीगा तो वो जीत सकते हैं, एंड दे हैव शोन अस फॉर लास्ट 9-10 years. पर क्या चैंपियंस लीग फिर से जीत सकते हैं? वो लोग जीते थे लिवरपूल का पहले, पर वो तब हैंसी फ्लिक था. क्या नेल्सन डू द सेम for Bayern Munich? They have a very good team. They have a very good bunch of players as well. I think Haaland is also linked with Bayern Munich, और मेजरों को जितना अब लग रहा है उसका ज्यादा चांस है बायर्न म्यूनिख में जाने का, ठीक है. तो आई थिंक द टीम इज शेपिंग अप रियली वेल. लेट्स सी कैसे चलता है आगे. अब कमिंग इनटू सीरिया है, जैसे मैंने बोला, लाइक लास्ट मैच में इट वाज अ ड्रॉ फॉर जुवेंटस, and we saw the match of AC Milan Inter Milan. They were quite impressive, but coming to Juventus, Ronaldo came in as a substitute, and he got a yellow card as well. But let's see, because Mourinho भी ने एक कोटेशन दे, टैगलाइन दिया, टैग नहीं बोलेंगे, स्टेटमेंट दिया था कि Juventus has bought a nuclear bomb, but they don't know how to use it. So ये बहुत बड़ा चीज है, someone like Jose Mourinho जब ये बोलते हैं, and we all know Ronaldo played under him. बहुत बड़ा चीज है. I think ये भी हो सकता है, but I do really think Allegri, he has a very clear cut idea about the way he wants his team to play. उसका फॉर्मेशन बहुत क्लियर है, उसका मेंटलिटी बहुत क्लियर है, and he is a very positive minded guy. So I think he will work out ways for Ronaldo, and I do think Ronaldo will again blossom the way he has been performing really well for past years. And again, this goal machine will score goals and bring glory to Juventus. At the same point of time, I do feel Juventus are yet again the favorites. I don't think Inter Milan will. I don't think Inter Milan will win this time. Yes, they will be the contenders because the goal machine of Inter Milan is gone. Lukaku is gone. अब कौन गोल करेगा, ये बहुत महत्वपूर्ण सवाल है. एसी मिलान, दे आर जेलिंग अप रियली वेल. अटलांटा तो पहले से ही बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म करते आ रहा है, ठीक है. नेपोली में they will be fighting hard for the top four spot as well. But I do really think so. Atlanta and Napoli will be fighting for the top four spots, as they were doing in last few years. They're performing really well. But I do feel Juventus will be clinching the title again. And yes, Ronaldo and Allegri and the whole squad will be coming on top this time around. Coming to La Liga, and the USP of La Liga is gone. So
Exactly.
Messi is gone. I think the viewership has been hampered a lot. But I really do. I'm really looking forward to. They have been very good start by Barcelona and Real Madrid on the first weekend. Real Madrid were really very impressive. But coming to Barcelona, they drew the next match against Atletico Bilbao, uh, which is I think expected from them after such a shocking move of Messi. And they expect the same result from them. I think that will be a difficult stuff. They are in a rebuilding period. It will take time, but ultimately they have the potential like Ansu Fati, and which is the Spanish player. I'm forgetting his name. It's very talented. So Busquets is one of the experienced players is there. Piqué is there. I think yes, they have a potential, but they are in a rebuilding period right now. I hope they perform well in the coming season. Varan is that is a place which they will they will actually have to look forward to, and there will be uh, a lot of difficulties faced by that defense line of Real Madrid. So that's the reason I would rather prefer Atletico Madrid to win the clean title once more, and I really think Atletico Madrid have the upper hand and are the firm favorites to win the La Liga this season.
ठीक है, थैंक यू राहुल सीधा। बहुत मजा आया आपसे बात करके आज। अ,
चलो बाबू।
आज हम लोगों ने सारे लीग्स के बारे में बात किए, टॉप 5 मेजर लीग्स के बारे में बात किए। ठीक है, देखते हैं क्या होता है। फिर से हम लोग दोबारा जल्दी वापस आएँगे। थैंक यू दोस्तों हम लोगों के साथ रहने के लिए। अगर
थैंक यू।
आपको ये चैट अच्छा लग रहा है, ये वीडियोज़ अगर अच्छा लग रहा है, प्लीज़ लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, हम लोगों को मोटिवेट कीजिए। हम लोग और भी अच्छे-अच्छे वीडियोज़ लाते रहेंगे आपके लिए। सब्सक्राइब कीजिए यार, पैसा नहीं लगता है एकदम। जो भी है, चलिए गुड नाइट, फिर से मिलेंगे आप लोगों के साथ। थैंक यू।